Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail, and I got a little special video for y'all. So I want to kind of start doing videos to answer you guys' questions in the comments. So the one question I chose in particular to answer is Matthew. He said, yo bro, can you please make a video or just tell me how to stop cover 2 sync and DB blitz with gun tight offset tight end? It's one of the things I cannot stop. So Matthew, to answer your question, it's possible to stop it, but not so much in Mut. Now the reason why I say that is because cards have gotten way too good on them, and with D tackles and people like Aaron Donald or Julius Peppers with all these abilities, like they're not winning their, like my offensive linemen are not winning their one-on-one matchups, and that makes it extremely tough to run when they don't win your one-on-one matchups, because that's the only way you can block. So this is more geared towards people who might play regs or, you know, CFM, like the connected franchise leagues and stuff like that. This is more geared towards y'all. Now you can run it in Mut, but you need to make sure you have protected on your line, all those little abilities on your alignment, and you need to put those abilities to make a matchup with the defensive ends or anything. So enough with that. So as y'all can see, we got tight offset tight end and 146. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it up like everybody else normally sets up their 146. So we're gonna bring these people in right here. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna go ahead and man up the running back. You probably get this look too. Let me see if I can make them. Okay, there we go. All right, so for the setup, what I found to be the most effective, it's actually 2 different ways you can do this. For the first one, you want to max protect. You want to slide your line to the right, and you want to ID this blitzing safety right here or corner, and you want to take Miko and you want to motion him in and block him. So it should look like that right there. Now if everything's right, you should get it to look just like that. So the reason it works, I know it's weird, but when you slide your line away from the running back, when you slide your line towards the running back, the whole offensive line slides right, as you can tell, and Miko, he's gonna pick up that extra blitzing DB right here, which for some reason it allows your running back to say, okay, there's nobody to block on this right side, so now I can scan all the way left and I can pick up this blitzing DB. And now with that, you'll be able to roll out the pocket, or you can honestly just sit in the pocket. As you can see, we have a hat on a hat. Everybody has their one-on-one matchup. Now you can kind of understand why I said it's kind of hard to run this on Mut, because with abilities on Mut, sometimes I got gameplay to show y'all, but sometimes this center right here will just get completely thrown out of the way. Thankfully we got a good animation where he actually blocked Chris Jones, but sometimes he gets thrown out of the way and that just completely messes up everybody else. Now I'm gonna run it again so y'all don't think it's just some type of fluke or something, or that I'm just, you know, it's just a one-time coincidence thing. So like I said, we're gonna run it like everybody else does. It might take this guy, come put him like this again, put him like that. Now remember, for the offensive setup, you don't have to max protect. It might be faster just block your running back and then slide your line right, if that's faster for y'all. And remember, you want to ID the DB opposite the running back, or opposite the way you slide, if you want to think about it that way. Take Miko, motion him, and then snap him. So it should look like that. Now I'm gonna go back and show y'all, but I want to show y'all Chris Jones and what he did right there. So like I said, the reason why this is so hard to run in Mut is because this exact thing will happen right here. So you see we got motion snap. Now you see everybody's blocked, right? Now look at Chris Jones. Look how he could just completely throws the center out of the way. And thankfully we were able to get out of that because Chris Jones isn't that fast. We have escape artists, so thankfully we're able to get out of the way. But imagine like somebody like Aaron Donald right here, or imagine somebody has Julius Peppers right here, or imagine they have, like, you know, Aaron Donald right here, or it just gets crazy. All right, now the reason why that's so effective. Now let's say they don't blitz, right? Let's say they audible to cover 2, like some people do, because you're stopping their blitz or whatever. So now they want to play more coverage, but they want to make it look the same. So of course they'll run something like this. I mean, these aren't gonna be their exact back end coverages. Maybe they might of course maybe they might run something like this on the back end or something. Maybe they run something like that. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not this video. So don't get too caught up in back end of the coverage. So I want y'all to only focus on the blocking. So another way you can run this, you can still slide your line to the right, and then you can actually, if you want to motion this guy over and block him, then I would honestly slide my line left, and then I would ID this blitzing person right here. That's that setup. Now let me reset the play, because the reason I showed y'all this is because you don't always know if they're blitzing from what side or not. So let's say we just set it up the same. Now I want to show y'all how this would look. So you remember how we slid our line right, and we still ID this blitzing DB right here, or we don't know if we're blitzing, we're just assuming. Now this is only for if they're not blitzing, or you've been picking up their blitzes really well and they want to play coverage. So you can still block 6 and it'll pick it up. Now watch that. You want to slide this way, now you can roll out and hit that. Now I threw it too late, but we still made the catch. Now after this replay, I'll show y'all the gameplay. I had this exact same thing happen against the number 25 ranked person, and that's how I kind of found out I don't like running this offense against 146. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. So the reason we slide right, like I said, he'll always, since you ID that left side DB right here, he's gonna look that way first, but your offensive line is gonna slide opposite of him to make sure it picks up anybody on the back end. So as you can see, I like to roll out to the right, so that way my running back can actually block him, and then we get the seal off. And honestly, I should have threw it right here, but I made the same mistake in the game, but I was worried about my blocking. But anyways, you can see he's wide open. Left, remember, slide your line away from the running back, and then you ID this person right here, and you should still get the same blocker. You see, we get a cut block right there, and now we can get outside the pocket. All right, so just real quick, I want to go ahead and show y'all why that works. So as you can see, when we ID this DB right here, if I can get to him, we ID'd him, so that way our running back has to get him, and we slid our line away, so just in case he blitzed or whatever, which he did, even though he came free. But like I said, y'all know about the quarterback containing little weird angle things, and plus he got bumped by Tyreek Hill, so you'll have more than enough time for this running back to pick him up, as long as Chris Jones doesn't do what he did. That's the only thing you need to worry about in this offense. Can somebody block Chris Jones or any D-tackle ability? But you see, we get the cut block and we're able to roll out the pocket. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I appreciate y'all taking the time out y'all's day to check out my video, and I love every single one of y'all. Y'all mean the world to me, and I'm actually glad that y'all interacted with me and want to see more videos about me. So if you want to see any more videos, or if you have any things you want me to take a look at, just let me know in the comments, and I do my best to get to them. I'm Rage Rail, and I'm out.